My Impact, Influence and Confidence programme is designed with talented women in mind to engage, inspire and build self-belief at work. For more information, go to bitfamous.co.uk. Hi, I'm Penny Haslam. Today in the podcast, shooting rifles, running with backpacks in the middle of the night. Have a go. You might like it. Go for a meeting with somebody who you think's a bit scary. Have a go. Leaving your job that you've been in for 25 years. Seems like a big deal, but have a go. You might just like it. Yesterday, I was stood at the sink, as you are. Sometimes you find yourself. And I thought about what sort of mood I was in. I was thinking, I feel very calm. That's really nice. A year ago, I might not have felt this calm. A couple of years ago, I definitely didn't feel this calm. Isn't that great? And I sort of noticed, I made a little list actually in my head about the things that had changed for me over the last year. The list involved things like, I'm meditating. I didn't think I'd ever meditate in my life. I'd had a dabble. Pilates, doing a bit of Pilates, never done that before. I now hang out on a Zoom call once a week for an hour, doing some amazing things with barely any effort. That's what I like about Pilates. I really like it. I'm also eating healthily and just trying to take more care of myself. Oh yes, the big one, definitely not doing as much of drinking alcohol. So the booze wasn't working for me anymore, really. Something had to give. And so I stopped drinking as much. I have one drink a week on one of the nights a week. And that is fantastic. Now, if you had presented all of those things to me a year ago and went, this is what you're going to be like, I would have laughed in your face and said, no, no, no. But we've got a phrase in our house which has become so ingrained in how we do things that we're always up to have a go with something. Always have a go. And it comes largely from, and it's been such a useful phrase, I want to share it with you. It comes from my husband's boarding school days. Now, my husband, when you meet him, if you ever meet him, when you meet him next week, you won't instantly think, oh yeah, boarding school. He's not posh. And he told me this story about this particular instructor. They had to do army stuff. Once a week, they got to hang out with Major Cobb, who was the Army Cadet Commanding Officer. And it was Major Cobb's pep talks which have now lived on in our household. And, it was all about shooting rifles, going on skirmishes, running with backpacks in the middle of the night, doing orienteering. A lot of the stuff that my husband really doesn't like, that involved getting cold and getting wet. I mean, who does like that kind of thing? Well, some people do, but anyway. But Major Cobb realised that these 14-year-old lads perhaps could easily reject this thrilling hobby of running around with rifles and whatnot. And so his pep talks used to involve him saying, have a go, you might like it. Have a go, you might like it. Now, Major Cobb sounds like he might have been posh, actually. So have a go, you might like it. So yes, you might not fancy running around fields with a backpack on, feeling a bit hungry. Have a go, you might like it. You might not like the idea of not drinking for the rest of your life or even next month. Have a go, you might like it. And so this phrase was very popular in our house when the girls were growing up, because obviously when you're a kid, you're trying new stuff, you're trying to be brave maybe about certain things, swimming a full length on your own, jumping, doing a dive in, going for a long walk that your parents are dragging you on. The phrase, have a go, you might like it, sort of got them rolling their eyes because we said it so much. But it really sticks, and it's a really nice light touch way of saying, have a go. You don't have to commit to it forever and ever. Just test yourself out. Have a little experiment to see what you are reacting to and which bit of it you might like. And I think this is valuable. We have so many challenges, things that we want to do that we perhaps hold ourselves back on because we're frightened, or we say, well, we might not like it. I might not like it. Going abroad, might not like it. Going to a big gathering where there are lots of people after a pandemic, I might not like it. There's no reason why I shouldn't go, but I've just got some fears and anxieties around things. Have a go. You might like it. Yeah. So there's many things to apply it to. Leaving your job that you've been in for 25 years to set up your own business. Have a go. You might like it. Seems like a big deal, but have a go. You might just like it. Go for a meeting with somebody who you think's a bit scary. Have a go. You might like it. You might come away thinking you've learned something and therefore it's been a positive. It's about pushing yourself, isn't it? So let's salute Major Cobb for his valuable input on chivying us along in our lives, and hopefully you too. Did you know I'm an award-winning motivational speaker and author? To find out how I could speak at your event anywhere in the world, either virtually or in person, just Google Penny Haslam. And why not connect with me on Twitter and LinkedIn? Thanks for listening. My third book is coming out in 2024. It's all about confidence at work and in life. And as you'd expect from me, there are lots of stories and ideas to help you build confidence, whether it's for yourself or for others. It might be colleagues, teammates, friends and family. Head to pennyhaslam.co.uk/confidence-book.